I titled this book Property Wrongs because it tells the story of how Winnipeg's propertied class succeeded for over 70 years in defeating campaigns to create public housing for low-income people. Their success was based on a perversion of democracy, the belief that full citizenship should be restricted to property owners. For far longer than most Winnipeggers would now believe, property owners enjoyed more political rights than any other Winnipeg residents. Up until the 1960s, property owners could cast a ballot in every ward in which they owned property, and the right to vote on money bylaws that would allow the large-scale borrowing needed to build public housing was restricted to those who owned property. This power was used to throttle public housing projects in the cradle. The need for such projects was constant. From the beginning of the 20th century, Winnipeg's public housing officials regularly published reports pointing out that a portion of the city's population could not afford decent housing. They lamented the fact that if they ever enforced the city's housing laws, they would end up dumping families on the street. This book makes it clear that when it came to affordable housing, market failure was continuous. For low-income families, good housing was as out of reach during the so-called post-war economic boom of the 1950s as it had been during the Depression. This book also celebrates the campaigners who sought to right the wrongs of property: social reformers, trade unionists, professionals, church leaders, muckrakers, women's organizations, and the residents of the city's slums themselves endured decades of defeat and frustration, but they laid the groundwork for the dramatic expansion of public housing in the 1970s. Recent governments have neglected and abandoned this valuable legacy. Finally, I hope that this book honors those who continue the fight for decent, affordable, decommodified housing, the beleaguered voices who continue to assert the rights of people over property.